This exercise is called generating a field of wholeness. It can be done before an activity or a session or work with a group. But it can also be done individually, just to create a field of energy that will facilitate whatever you're going to do next, or just as a centering exercise for your own well-being. So I'm just going to make an example here, and in the location where I am starting by facing to the east, because that's the position I had originally, which feels to me like this is the direction I have to start the exercise from today. It doesn't really matter which direction you started from. And as I look to the east, I can see two conifer trees, and it looks like a portal. I can see a bit of sky, I can see a cloud, and it feels like a portal I may want to enter. Consider that the image is actually looking west, because I am looking towards the east, so it's reversed. Now I'm going to turn to the south, and so the north is actually behind me. And to the south I see more trees, more snow. That's the path there also, which is the direction I came from. More sky, more clouds. Quite an open view. And next I am going to turn to the west, but the view behind me is looking east. And to the west I can see a hill going up quite steeply, lots of trees, lots of rocks. It's actually the view that is more closed, and that's the one that invites me the less, at least today, because every time you do this exercise it will be different. Finally I turn to the north, and the view behind me will be to the south. To the north I see the path going ahead. I can see lots of trees, more sky, more clouds, bits of mountains. I also know that that's the direction that is going higher up in altitude, and so that's the direction that actually calls me the most. So that would provide a useful hint for myself, because that's the direction that actually attracts me the most, at least today, at least in this location. But then if you do this exercise over and over, you will find that there are things that return and things that are different. I'm just going to add something else before I close this video, because each direction is also related to a quality. And so if I look to the north, as I am now, I am actually looking at ecological empathy. While if I turn east, I am looking at ecological compassion. That's the direction of the rising sun, don't forget. If I turn to the south, that will be the direction of ecological belonging, which is actually usually the direction I struggle the most with, but that's my own personal thing. As I say and as I repeat, this is going to be different for every individual. If I look to the west, that will be the direction of ecological unknowing. So that's the direction of the setting sun, and so by definition is also the direction of the unknown, which is usually a direction that attracts me. And it does attract me here, but because it's a very steep hill and I really cannot go up there, it feels very apt, because it feels a direction that could provide mystery and unknowing, but also it provides an obstacle. So it's very interesting to do this exercise in whichever way you're going to do it and in whichever location you're going to do it. The only thing you have to make sure is that you know which way you are looking in terms of the compass. Thank you.